Figured I'd do a Dolphins scheme team. Let's get this roster set up. I'm gonna go with Tua, Skyler. See which is my best receiver and back. In terms of catching, it's gonna be Mostert. But he's not necessarily the best route runner. I think the best route runner of all of them is gonna be A-Chain. What we'll do, we'll have a change of pace running back. So we'll go with Jeff Wilson. My wide receiver. I prioritize a Z receiver being able to run block. I know a lot of people that run with the Dolphins, they just want to put all their speed guys, but if you put all your speed guys on the field, you're not going to have anyone that can block for your running backs. You know? So I put Claypool in as my Z receiver and Waddle in as my number 3. And then we got depth behind it. So actually probably going to put Berrios over Wilson. Let's see. So I still got speed in there. Check the tight ends out real quick. Seem like they have anybody real fast at that position, so for the most part they'll just be running under routes and stuff. I'm not really. And we're not gonna do this, Fat. You're gonna sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. They got a good left tackle. They got Isaiah Wynn. Got a decent center. A good right guard. They got a pretty solid offensive line. All right, so in terms of what I like on the defense is, in a traditional 3-4 defense, I need to run it like a 5-2, but I also need to run it like a 3-4 traditional where I have 4 off-ball linebackers. So that's pretty much what I'm looking at as far as setting this up. So I'm going to technically set it up like a 4-3, but y'all get what I'm saying. So first thing we want to do is build from the trench inside to the out. So the first thing I'm looking for is my number 1 defensive tackle also needs to be able to play the 3-tech, because if I'm running the 3-4 defense, he's going to be shifted over to play the defensive, shifted over to play the 3-tech, 4-tech, depending on how I slide him. So I need a guy that's going to be pretty quick, but versatile. Okay. So probably going to use Deshaun Hand, and then I'm going to use Wilkins as my number 2. So we need to change our right end. It's probably we got Chubb, and we got Phillips, and we got, I think that's really all they got. Oh, they got Bruce Irvin. He was on the Ravens. So you got Chubb, Phillips, Irvin, and then they got Melvin Ingram in there too. So I mean, you got some guys in there. So he's more of a weak side guy. So he's going to be my number 2. And then we got to get Deshaun Hand somewhere else. He's going to be the starter. Wilkins will be my number 2. He's 275. I also got Justin Houston. So they got some guys that can get after the quarterback. It's like 258. So he's going to be weak side. Right in is weak side. I'm probably actually going to start Bruce Irvin over Ingram. And then left end is going to be strong side. So I need to get some strong side rushers. We got Jalen Phillips and Bradley Chubb. Figure out which one worked best for me. So I'll probably start Phillips as my left end, Chubb behind him. I got to figure out who my best cover linebackers are too. Outside, I need guys at least 65 zone if possible. 60 minimal, but 65 is. I gotta have some speed with it too. So you got Jerome Baker, he's decent, and they got Duke Riley. So I'm thinking those will probably be my two outside guys. Pat, you gotta stay still, buddy. Like I love you too. So you got Duke Riley, he's got 70 zone. Got 86 speed, so he's going to be my right outside linebacker. And then my strong side is going to be Jerome Baker. We got to move him. I'm actually going to make him my number 2. I'll fix this. So now that we did that, I go back here, fix this left end. We got Chubb and we got Phillips. And that pretty much just kind of setting it out this way is just how it is. You're going to have a weak side rusher that's not going to get double teamed, and you're going to have your two strong side. And then you'll be able to rotate your two strong sides. You'll be able to rotate your two weak sides. You know, versatility. I mean, I know a lot of people probably put Chubb on one side and Phillips on the other, but, you know, you're not utilizing your depth if you do that. I like to utilize my depth. So, get his number 3 defensive tackle set. He's pretty fast. Got Ogden in there. So that'd be my 3 defensive tackle. And then if I run 4, I'm not using no 68 speed. It could be like at the very bottom of the chart. Okay, so I got some fast little linebacker. That means when Baker shifts outside, I'll have more speed on the inside. What is his zone? Like, dude is fast as fuck. And he got 95 jump. Yeah, he's staying in the middle. Can't really play zone, but he got that 95 jump. So when I shift to that coverage, bro, dude, gonna be hell. Fast as fuck, too. Not very agile, but we can fix that. Another guy. He's supposed to be a pass rusher. He got 92 jump. Just can't play zone, so I can't use him. Not right now. Probably be like a manual sub. He balanced. 90 jump. It's got 86 speed. Potential strong side. Could be like a special team workhorse for me. Let me see. Let's see tackle. A good finesse. We good over there. Check your corners out. They look pretty good. Top down. Then you got that Kohu dude. Probably use him like in the slot. And then they got crossing. And they got some solid depth at corner. Crossing with that 94 speed. Alright, so Cam Smith probably can go. He does not have enough strength. Like he just fast. Like that's it. He just quick and fast. He not moving the needle with that 45 strength. I need guys that can get in someone's face. Like this Kohu, he fit what I try to do. So he gonna be my number 3. Apple might get moved off the needle. It don't even really matter. But crossing enough. Okay, so you got a decent safety. Not very agile, but just gonna check the safeties out. So both of the safeties are pretty solid. I don't want to wear him out blocking, so. There we go. So Wilson be back there. Trying to find someone with decent awareness. Just an offensive player. I don't think I got one. They're going to force me to put Tyreek on there. A-Chain will be my 3rd. Waddle in the slot. Barrios. Chosen. Gotta make a change real quick. I think I messed up. Yeah, I probably should do that. Let me, I'll start Chubb at left end. Phillips at right end. Put Houston over there on the strong side. Alright, so who was the highest zone? Deshaun Elliott. Brandon Jones got a 77. Is he worth bringing to the box, though? Even on strength. I just stay with Riley and Baker. Alright, I think I got it. I think that's what we rocking. Alright, save it. Let's go. I just be trying to, transition my scheme, be thinking about everything that I run. But here we go. Make sure I get my playbook. Go with the stock Las Vegas. Let's rock and roll.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. 15. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. 43. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. And now on the heels of the pick 6, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended, as they'll try to make it 8-0. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They're going to try and run. And he is not going to make it. They stopped him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And we
getting off is slower. Left-hand quarterback. We have to sub my quarterback for that.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines to go. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window.
Ooh, that defense plays.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one's incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going inside the 20.
Sorry, Jones.
Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from taking a lead.
I think if you pull defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break on the top.
Dessert. Big route won't get fucked up.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And the Dolphins are going to recover. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go
Yeah, remember my quarterback's left-handed.
If we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Yeah.
Two and out on first down. There's the former Chief, man they watched for years, Tyreek Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And let's face it, what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after that.
It's got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him, so get him on the ground quickly after the catch. A lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Out route to Hill, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
Ready.
Waddle the motion man right. First carry for Raheem Mostert. 9 yards on the play there that sets them up first and goal.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mostert will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Miami.
2 in the Dolphins offense. Staying put. They'll go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. And he will get into the end zone again. He seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we see James will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that job as defense. Oh, his early struggles continue. There's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. And they'll send one in motion left. After the turnover, it's 2. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to hold down that before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there with a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10. Waddle the motion man right. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 34. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 moving. Come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And they'll send one in motion left. swing his Tagovailoa on third down here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big game.
After one, 14-6 our score. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. In motion goes the tight end. Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Here's another first and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Achane going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball on the jaw. In motion with the tight end. They'll run it. Achane. And a nice job to break free from one tackle, but it slows his momentum somewhat. He's taken down right after. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
That run didn't get very far. I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And that one going nowhere for the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And a loss of 3 to bring on 4. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what? This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call an offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So they get the turnover plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see the offense and the defense kind of mix and match with each other. Then we worked with them, trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed block 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Mahomes will try again on second down. That one into the hands of Tony downfield. And big play there for KC, 54 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, all this easy because he's wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Mahomes now on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off.
Can keep throwing that corner out, bro, and make adjustments.
At their own 16-yard line. First down Miami as he gets set to start the drive. And last time they got 30 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal. Maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. They'll hit Mostert again here. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they got themselves a first down. Waddle, the motion man right.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Corner, long.
Setting the throw on first down is Tua. Oh, looking for Waddle, but
How you
it's
dead-eyed? Oh, big.
picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field.
I don't know about that one.
Right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that he did, Brandon. As he ran up the field after making that play, we saw the quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Yellow. Come back.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his passes
Defense, baby.
for the 4th time today.
I don't have anything. I know I'm always going to have a defense.
And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Well, CD, you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game. I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left.
Solo left Zion.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And down inside the 15 he goes. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Waddle, the motion man right. They run out of shotgun with Brewster. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop for just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal players will never go back and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they're able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Yeah, I just got Jalen Ramsey over there. Going to throw it to him? Okay.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range from a field goal or maybe more.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain.
Oh, he just taking points.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Out to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
Now Tua going to change the play. Waddle, the motion man right. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for the Dolphins' 1st down. Out of the gun, here's again Achane. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making a big-time play?
They'll get this quickly out to Claypool. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal, Miami.
Claypool with another catch. Touchdown! Chase Claypool from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins had 6 to their lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh,
You ain't turned the lights out yet.
Old reference there, folks. But yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
And we see James, he will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He's got it.
That's a ball ball.
For the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
43!
Mahomes will throw for it. And he'll get in.
Really?
They're going to draw themselves 2 points
I don't know about
closer.
that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Turbo 3, turbo 1, high.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. The throw for
Clay, you got to jump for that.
intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, he's had to start Charles getting the interception here. Look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing's not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down, McKinnon. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Oh, kick!
Incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Valdez-Scantling in motion right. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. That's complete to Tony. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
In motion right, that's Hardman. Now it's Mahomes again. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown!
He didn't cross the line, but whatever.
From 3 yards out. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Now they'll bring Tony in motion left. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw a football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. 52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by section. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. 20. Down to the 10.
Yo, they get so scared of the speed when you passing the ball. They come out in a weak box. Put too many DBs on the field, and then you just run the fuck out of this shit. Game over.
Well, it has been the passing game
Fucking
that's really been
insane.
responsible for much of the scoring so far. But let's not forget about this running attack. They're pretty good, too, as evidence right there.
And I think, Brandon, the fact that they've thrown the ball so well contributed to that touchdown because that was a defense that was really keyed up to cover those receivers. All they wanted to do was blanket them. They didn't have enough men in the box to stop the run, and you saw the end result.
It's complete, and he's got it. So
Man, I hate all that clock. If you want to do all them motions, I hate all the clock.
Touchdown ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds they've had
Run the ball, you're losing.
you would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The throw over the middle, take it in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Mahomes. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point.
Doesn't matter. Game's over.
In general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on a 2-point conversion situation?
Doesn't matter. This game's over.
What is your strength? Because so many people think that you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
Forgot about that, man. Shifted everyone to defend Tyreek and left my fucking X weapon wide open.
Here in the final stages. Now Tua. Steps away to his left.
Thank you. Thank you for playing man, dummy. Thank you for playing man. I got too much speed for you to be out there playing man.
12-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have made it a 3-score game now here in the fourth.
Thank you for playing man.
And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not really excited about that score. They like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can
Playful, you got it.
execution of that play.
A little bit more physical, my guy.
It played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce
Go ahead and
out
quit, bro.
of the
Game's
end
over.
zone, so we will start here.
There's literally nothing you can do at this point.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility.
I'm in that anti-motion defense now, my guy. You can't glitch me no more.
Because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for it.
Yeah, Ramsey over there, bro.
They do here. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too.
Take that boy off 5 times.
Complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice.
It's really more of a defensive game for me, to be honest. I mean, yeah, my offense scored, but the defense out there, they got turnovers when I needed them. Put the game away. Give me 1 sec. You got something to drink. What I did with my man's cook. Okay. I can't get up when you sitting on me like that. Sorry about that, fellas. So we want to know with the boys.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we got to go what's happening here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are
This is only my second game with this team. And, well, you and me both, bro. This is my second game with this team, so.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he'll be out right at the 35. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it up. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
In motion, Hill.
21G, 21G.
After the turnover, it's Tua. On the move to his left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
And everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. He'll get a nice jump there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Play action, Stafford. Oh, that is incomplete.
That's a good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to get them down to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Now they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Gun tight is in my wheelhouse, bro. You might want to not play gun tight, bro.
Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor. Thank you, Dr. Davis.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. That he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 at first. From the gun, here's Stafford. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On Stafford for the 3rd time, he's intercepted. Picked up by Keon Process. And the return comes to a ball right at the 44-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
It's called freeform.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll be taken down here as the first. Play will come to an end. 21-0 our score. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse, and this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. That's to the sideline and pulled in. And he is going to have the Rams first down. And they get it easily. A gain of 5 on 4th and 1. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Here's Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Sanders now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track.
Hey, what's up?
Sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
I've been listening to you the whole time.
Mark in this first half of action. 2nd down and 3.
50-50. What are you hot?
And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, they got to get to the line quickly. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This
it's just shading.
Continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
On 4th down, Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step toward forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
From the gun, it's Tua. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Being chased out left. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are able to add on to their first half lead.
The kick
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Double right. Hey, 5-0. 59.
Back to the air. Stafford on second down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
32. Hey, easy.
Now it's Stafford. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Not many goals just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Big 20. 59.
They'll try and throw for it here. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. In motion, Hill. 2 and out on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. Touchdown! Chase Claypool, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it is 42-0.
I'm actually not past the mini.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing at Stafford, eluding the pressure right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
It wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that ball.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And it looks like the Rams might have it, and they do have it. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On first down, it's Stafford. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here.
Monday. Hey. 21.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Under pressure, and they got to him again. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. And they're staring at the 3rd and long.
Hey, give me a radar.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, 22. Hey. 40 gun.
They're going to try and throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they had that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Tua going to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say it was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Stafford on first down. Rolling to his right. Oh, wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An excellent gain, 35 yards. To throw is Stafford. And this one is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
To the air again, Stafford. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Hey, give me radar.
Here's Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, LA. Cooper Kupp, 33 yards. And the Rams are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
So the call is made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for two. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And this is caught, so they do get the two. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
In motion, left Claypool. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Getting this out to the flat. And they can't bring him down. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Here's Mostert. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. In motion, left Claypool. One more time with Mostert. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
21 TA.
two are going to try and throw for it. He steps away. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Big 20. 32.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Short throw. It's Higbee. And he'll go down. And that will do it for the third quarter of action. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Ready. Hey, 70.
Stafford. Escaping the pressure early. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Stafford on 3rd down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs is the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
21G. 21G. Whoa.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Watch it, Oscar. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
Setting the throw on 1st down is Tua. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Flushed it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Back to throw, Stafford. Under pressure, they got him again. They've been denied time touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Stafford going to change it up here.
59!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. The kick by Maher is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. On the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And no alley to be found.
Put up 50, not even trying. It's crazy. I wish you would ask before you jump up on me. Get up there. I hope you got your scheme this time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. See a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone is not a good one. They start to drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, 70! 53! Ready! Alert! 32!
Stafford out of throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Stafford. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now it's 2nd and 10. try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Third and long, and Stafford eluding the pressure right. That's caught at the 25. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the end zone here at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
They go back to the ground with Williams. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Stafford, he's going to change things up.
Zebra! Hey, 54! Hurry!
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka from 21 yards away. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. 2 and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. On the out route, he's got Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Tua. He'll hit Mostert again here. Now he's free at the 35 and down to the 27-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 27 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. It's a run with Mostert. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. And a analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball from the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early.
And off to the races down the right side. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards. Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they go with Brewster. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down. There are times on carries like that when he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are that come into the NFL now? They play at a higher level at a younger age. The stars aren't quite in their eyes as much as they used to be, huh?
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Waddle the motion man right. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the
and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense. So let's give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front out leveraged the offensive line. They got more people to the football. Yeah, they won that battle in a big way, and they're forcing a big decision now for the guys on offense.
Tua on 4th down. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Meanwhile, Tua's throws taken in by Waddle, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now Tua. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Now 2nd and 9. And now Stafford's going to move him around.
Middle.
Throwing quickly out wide, Atwell. And they work this well upfield across the 35. 22 yards there, a first down. Now it's Stafford. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now they'll audible to something else. Here's Stafford. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses have their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this ball will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And they'll send one in motion left. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that one behind his receiver and incomplete.
Finally, this defense makes a stand. They've given them touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but here they said, we've got to put a stop to that. Good coverage there to force a punting situation and a 4th down.
Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Let's take it on the 25, and it'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Miller. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game. And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. It was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by John Johnson, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football over and drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give you the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, Red! Hey, 5-0!
Off play action. Here's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper McCullough, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
I know we all laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Here is 3rd and 5.
Solo left side.
Tua going to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. A run with Mostert up the middle. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 50 yards. And the Dolphins use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. The two are going to try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Throw that set, complete to Cup. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Again, it's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
To throw is Stafford. This one's swung out to Williams. separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Big play in this football game. Third down and 1.
32. Hey, easy.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Here we go. This is 4th down.
59. Hurry. Real right. 22.
They snap it to Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. To throw is Tua. He's got his running back out of the backfield. There he goes again. Inside the 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. Now Tagovailoa. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
This is 1st and 10.
21. Alert! Like 7.
Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
come up now on second down. Stafford going to change it up here.
Zero. And middle. Hey, 5-0.
He'll try again late on him here on second down. Going up top for Cup. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he will dive into the end zone, and a two-point conversion is successful. So with 40 seconds left, we'll see the onside kick. If they've ever needed one to go their way, it's now. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Watch it, Austin.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That'll be caught by Hill. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw is Tua. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, with rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. This one thrown underneath Achane. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were
that was a little slow.
They're gonna feel good about this one.
Boy, are they.
But we'll take the win. Defense pretty solid. Actually, picked up a new defense to add to my arsenal in that game. Rank continues to rise. Like I said, I'm going to do 3 with each team. I know I did 4 with the 49ers, but dude did quit on me. But undefeated with the Dolphins. I might do Chargers. But appreciate y'all tuning in, man. 3 wins. We got it.